It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 11.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start things out. On 2nd and 12, Burrow looking deep downfield. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Echols. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football.
I really don't think you can fault the decision-making here because your offensive quarterback, they really had a big week last week, and you're ready for them to go again here. Not the anticipated result, of course, but you definitely understand why they did what they did. That quarterback's been hot. You want to keep the ball in his hands and see if he can keep the magic going.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Defensively, Sam Hubbard, the former Buckeye, there to stop him. They run with his second-round pick from Iowa State. This is Breece Hall. And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals' 34. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. They'll try and run the option to pick it up. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And the Bengals have recovered it. So a rocky start on both sides offensively. Turnovers exchanged.
I saw what you did there.
What'd I do? Rocky. Too rocky.
I saw that. I got it. And right now, they're carrying it around like they are wearing boxing gloves. We're going to have that kind of a reference. They've got to get it together and start playing a little bit better ball.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Burrow looking to pass. That is taken in by Hurst. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Running left, it's Mixon. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Burrow will throw. He fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Echols. And the Jets are going to take possession here at their own 33. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
A first down there on a pickup of 25. This one is down he goes. Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. It's a jet sweep as they get this to Jackson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And I think the ball's out. The but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Second time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a...
God damn.
Intercepted yet again. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 41. A nightmare of a first half for them, and that's now 3 interceptions. But Charles,
in the first quarter, man, tighten up.
Can shake this off and right the ship. It's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
It's Logan Wilson there to bring him down. This defense for the Bengals very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers his team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
A first down there on a pickup of 25. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. The Jets at 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Again on 2nd down. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Paul again. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Now it's Wilson. Out of his hands quick to Jackson. And the Jets are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. 1st and goal from just inside the 5. They'll run with Hall. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Hall again. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Jets post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Zuerlein good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away.
Take it in at the 3.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Now it's Burrow. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is caught. Touchdown, Bengals.
If there was one knock on Joe Burrow coming out of LSU, it was arm strength, but kind of put those doubts to rest right there.
And that is absolutely demoralizing for a defense because you've got the offense on the ropes. It's 3rd down. You're trying to get off the field, and then wham, you have a letdown in the secondary, and you give up a big one.
And that one covering an even 63 yards in the air. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Takes it at the 7. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helped.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Jets are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Wilson leading the Jets up now for a 1st and 10.
At their own 11.
Well, CD, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared. Had excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Wilson.
That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. On the move past the 40.
And they'll get get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one good for 37 yards. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Garrett Wilson with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jets have taken the lead. Zuerlein connects on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter, but you're absolutely right, Parker. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, you know, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And unable to connect, incomplete.
Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Now on 4th down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. On the counter, it's Hall.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17.
Logan Wilson that time there to bring him down.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On 3rd down, here's Hall.
And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Zuerlein's kick is up and through.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
Taken at about the 1.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just throwing you to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as as we head toward halftime. Mixon with a first down carry. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Now Burrow. And now here's another interception. Picked up by D.J. Reed. And the Jets are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback.
He's got him in, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So we've hit halftime here at MetLife Stadium with the home team, the Jets, leading this one. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. Fielded right around the 8. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey. That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a third and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out third and long.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's Burrow.
Get the fuck out of here, Joe. Throw the ball, man. Come on.
And the Jets are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Wilson leading the Jets up now for a 1st and 10.
At their own 11.
They'll give it to Hall to start the drive.
And he'll be taken down at the 18.
41 yards on the ground for him so far.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing is Wilson. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Oh, wow.
The Bengals are going to take possession of the football.
Keep in mind, he had the 3-interception game last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smile.
Yeah, we didn't jinx him at all, did we?
No.
Because ordinarily that happens. Things fall off, but not in this case. I think a lot of it goes back to his technique. His ability to see the quarterback throw the ball while understanding where the receiver is running his route allows him to make a lot of plays on the football, and he's taking it away at a really high rate.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll look to throw. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Open man here is Conklin. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. On second down, a run with Hall. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. On first down, right back to Hall. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. On the jet sweep, here comes Moore. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard that time, second and goal. They run it with Hall off the option. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Zuerlein good with a PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
This one into the hands of the running back, Ballage. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now third down and 6 to go. Now back to throw. And that is
he fucking drops the ball? Come on, son.
Right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. Burrow going for it on 4th. He's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for first and 10. And Burrow going to throw again. He's going to take another shot here. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Jamar Chase with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bengals are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. McPherson now for the extra point. It's up and good, so they claw back into it, 24-14 now. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Here's McPherson now to send it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked by Logan Wilson. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Burrow going to give this to Nixon. Down at the 35. It'll be 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. He'll drop to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Echols. And the Jets are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. They'll start with the option. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Wilson. He's going to look deep for more. It got his man complete. Touchdown, Jets. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And he's got Rome. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Straight ahead is Hall. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 96 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Wilson to throw. Got his man complete over the middle.
All day. All day.
Go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A very solid gain of 27. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. And they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Play action. It's Wilson. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Well, a clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit him over the top.
On 3rd and 1, Wilson. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll give to Hall. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They'll run with Hall. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
On 4th down, here's the option.
Oh, this nigga, boy.
Jets touchdown. Zach Wilson, a 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Jets are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter.
Good game.
Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here we go. The Bengals drive about to get going. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Burrow will throw. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. And give him a gain of 37. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
And ball and taken down. They get him. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Jets are going to get the football back. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.